We got Kay on the line. What up, Kay?
Yeah, so I'm dating this guy. He's really great, but he never initiates anything. He doesn't initiate conversations or dates. He barely initiates a handhold. And but get this, when I text him, he responds immediately. But the other day, I stopped texting him just to test it out and see if he'd initiate anything, and I haven't heard from him.
And he hasn't said one word?
Nothing.
Out of curiosity, when y'all met, who approached who first? Was it you approaching him?
I went up to him.
So this is just his thing.
This man's probably been hurt before. Hustlers, help her out. 866-HUSTLE-8, 866-487-8538. She has to initiate everything. And by everything, we mean everything. How can we turn this around? We asking for a friend.
We are the Morning Hustle.
Yo, good morning. What up?
I just feel like if he like her like that, he should show it. But you right about some guys, they be waiting on the women to initiate things also. But he seemed like a good guy, so I would just tell him how I feel and see what he says about, how I feel about him initiating things.
Because, if you look at it from his perspective, being initiated, you reached out to him in a couple of days, he might feel like he'd been love bombed. Like, oh, man, I was in this relationship, and now all of a sudden this girl ain't talking to me no more.
Has that ever happened to you?
Like, where you, talking to somebody, all of a sudden it just goes cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. It has. But I don't think we was, in a relationship. It'd be somebody that you just talking to. And, I know what it is. Sometimes, you get distracted, you meet somebody else, or you just kind of move on. So, I didn't really hold on to it too tight because the relationship wasn't that serious. It was just, somebody you was dealing with.
If they disappear, like she's doing right now for these 3 days, you wouldn't reach out? You just would wait for them to reach out to you?
I would reach out, but sometimes, man, when you're just so intuitive, you just kind of know what it is and, don't necessarily full speed pursuit. Because, sometimes you know how people are moving. You know what I mean? And you know when you just in their life for a moment or this is something y'all really trying to work on or build something.
That's true.
Yo, man, Beta, representing Fredericksburg. What up, homie?
I'm the same way homeboy set up, with me and my wife or whatever. A lot of times, she's the initiator. But there are times where she might put on something or she smell a certain way or she got her hair done a certain way or nails done that just make me, go in full attack mode. So I think homegirl just need to, spruce it up a little bit. Don't be pushy towards them or nothing like that. Don't put no pressure on them to do it. Just go and pamper herself. Do something a little different. Change her hairstyle up. Put on that nice, like she back in high school days outfit or something that drives him up the wall, and I guarantee you homeboy going to jump all over her.
Not a bad play.
But I will say sometimes you got to teach somebody how to treat you. Because maybe in his last relationship, he didn't have to do all that. Maybe the other woman was real more aggressive or a little bit more of the you know what I mean? Put her foot forward. So maybe that's not even going to work either. You have to have that conversation.
Yeah, just so you can even figure out what the alchemy of your relationship is. Because let's just say if you 30% aggression and the other person is only 20% aggression, there's still 50% that's missing there that's going to help balance everything out and make that relationship 100%. So someone's going to have to give some more. Somebody's got to take some more. And hopefully y'all can, figure it out. It's still early.
Right. And sometimes it could be hey, you're not doing everything I need you to do. And he's like, we're dating?
I thought we were just hanging out. I thought we were lunch partners. You know what I'm saying? So more of your calls later on this morning. Feel free to drop a comment off on the Morning Hustle Show IG, and we'll reach you there.
We are the Morning Hustle.